You
always take
never
the trash out
refill
every
the
single
water
time.
filter.
There's
I'm
everywhere.
always
I
the
always
one
take
to
the
pick up
glasses
the
up. No,
cups.
'cause you
The pillows
always
are
leave
always a
everything
fucking mess.
everywhere.
I don't even know how to vacuum.
We need a therapist.
No, we don't. Sound it all familiar?
If you're wondering if it's time to go see a couples therapist, you're so not alone.
This video is going to explain 3 signs you probably need a couples therapist to, work on your relationship.
And for the best sex and relationship advice, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell to get notified every time we do a new video.
All right, so let's dive into the 3 signs you probably need couples therapy.
Number 1, you have a diagnosed mental health disorder.
Whether you have anxiety, bipolar, depression, OCD, or something else, it's so important to work on your relationship with someone who's familiar with what you're going through.
A lot of diagnoses can make it really hard to communicate, especially about those emotionally charged topics.
It's so true. A therapist can help guide that conversation and provide tools to make doing the work at home a little easier and not as frustrating.
Here's a personal example. I was diagnosed with an anxiety disorder back in college. It made it really hard to communicate with Kyle what I was feeling and going through, especially when I felt anxious. A therapist can help your partner understand what's going on and help you communicate in a way that's helpful and effective.
Sign number 2, there's past trauma.
Different experts in the field define psychological trauma in different ways. But what's really important to understand is that it's an individual's subjective experience that determines whether an event is or is not traumatic.
Someone who has experienced a traumatic event will often feel cognitively, emotionally, or physically overwhelmed.
Now, trauma can be a one-time event, like an accident, a natural disaster, a surgery, a death, or even a violent assault, like a mugging.
And it can be a response to repetitive experiences, such as child abuse, neglect, or an abusive relationship.
The key here is that we don't want to tell someone what is trauma and what is not. That's up to each individual survivor.
This affects a person's ability to communicate or even share their emotions in their relationship. Hence, why therapy is so important.
Sign number 3, you feel like you're on the brink of divorce or breaking up.
Okay, this one feels pretty self-explanatory, but if thoughts pop up around leaving your relationship every time you have a less than lighthearted conversation, then you're on the brink.
But before you start searching for a couples therapist and going through that whole process, really sit and ask yourself, do you want to do the work to save this relationship?
The thing is that not every relationship can be saved or needs to be saved. Sometimes it's better to say goodbye.
And we know that's hard to hear, but it is the truth.
All right, friends, now that you know what some indicators of needing couples therapy are, we want to help you avoid even getting there.
There's a link below that will give you free access to our Right Wellness Center member hub. It's full of free resources just for you.
And if after hearing these signs, you want to find a couples therapist near you, we've put some of our favorite places to look in the notes of this video.
We've got your back.
If this video was helpful, please let us know by hitting the thumbs up below, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this video with any of your friends and family that are in relationships.
Thank you for joining us today, and if you need any more support, hit us up on Instagram.
Slide into those DMs.
Don't.
Bye.
Bye. Shutter. What is that clicky thing? What's it called? All right, friends, now that you know what the rest of this line is, I don't. Am I illiterate?
Oompa, loompa, doo-ba-dee-doo.
Or a psychological...
An event was
Going to explain.
to...
Yes! Okay, we're good.
I assumed correctly then. First and last time that happens.